Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 3 of The Mix,
where we have real talk
with real leaders
about real topics.
Today, we have none other than our student and associate pastor at Desperation Church, Cole Bonner and Austin Harris. Please help me welcome Cole and Austin.
All right, we're ready.
It is great to have y'all.
What's up, man? Hey.
I know we've been trying to get this happening for, I think, the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, you canceled on us.
Yeah, last week we had the homecoming stuff. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't cancel.
So do we want to? We like to start off the episodes just by kind of asking y'all about y'all's family. So, would y'all like to tell us a little bit about y'all's families?
You want me to go?
I don't care. You can go.
Yeah. So, like I said, my name's Cole Bonner. I got 2 little girls at home. One's 2 years old. Her name is Ellie, and another 6-month-old who's Valley, and my beautiful wife Cheney, who helps me. So,
Ellie's a nut.
She's crazy. Yeah. I hope she never watches this. She'll be, it'll be 16 years from now before she probably ever would. But no, she's so fun. She's awesome. And then Valley's just the most chill person ever. So it's just two sides of the coin.
I think I had her in a baby carrier last night for like 3 hours.
You did. It was awesome. It helped us out a lot. So, but yeah, I mean, that's my beautiful little family, and I got a twin brother, and so for anybody that has any twins out there, I feel you. I know what it's like. So
shout out Nate and JT.
Come on,
TJ.
Old
Sure.
TJ.
He's gonna get so mad if he watches this episode.
Yeah, so I've got one wife, one kid. Come on. Yeah. We've been married maybe 4 years.
Come on, man.
It's getting close. Little Scotty is my daughter. She's 4 months old. Might be getting sick today. I don't know. I hope it's just the weather, but
Yeah.
Probably it.
so yeah.
Yeah. All right. Do we want to start off with just like a brief little summary of y'all's testimonies?
Yeah, I mean, I can. I mean, my whole life I feel like I struggled to actually trust Jesus, and so like I was like, this whole thing's kind of too good to be true, because when you hear about somebody giving their life for you and it being enough to make it to heaven, you're like, surely not, and so I felt like I knew the things of God. Like I went to church every Sunday and went to youth group, that kind of thing, but it wasn't until I got to college and I was by myself. It's like, hey, what do you do? You're on your own, and like nobody's telling you to go to college, or nobody's telling you to go to church, like nobody's telling you to do anything, and you kind of have to make that decision for yourself. And so when I got up there with my brother, it was so much fun. We got to hang out all the time, but I had to make that decision for myself. Like, hey, am I going to follow Jesus or am I going to follow the world? And so I got up there and made that decision, and moved back home, and it's been great ever since. So
Yeah.
but yeah.
Come on. Yeah, so I know for me, I grew up in church pretty much my whole life. Was there every Sunday, every Wednesday. But still didn't, as much as I thought I understood what was going on, I had no idea. It was just super legalistic, very rule-following, turn or burn kind of stuff, But it was really once I started going to Desperation Church, I guess when I was in high school, that God really kind of revealed to me of like, hey, like, I don't want you to just follow these rules, but like I want to have a relationship with you. And out of that relationship, that's when like all these rules and commands will start coming naturally. So
Yeah. And then before you were our associate pastor, you were actually the student pastor over at Hayden.
Come on.
And
Yeah.
you had the horrific task of having me, Nate, and JT all at the weekend.
come on, that was a good time.
Like 2 years in a row.
That was a good time.
Yeah. The first year was in Clay.
Was it Clayton's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Clayton's basement.
Come on.
It was just like it was like 8 7th graders in Austin and Clayton, and then our second year it was a bunch of 8th graders, with Austin and oh my gosh, what was the other guy's? Ethan?
You don't know his name?
Who was it?
It's been like 3 years.
I don't know.
Luke. It was
Andrews?
Luke. Yeah.
No. Luke from Hayden.
Yeah.
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 I don't
and,
know who that is, I don't think.
I knew him for
I think he
the
moved
weekend,
out of
but
state.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Big disc golf guy.
That
Luke Jasper.
Yes.
Believe it or not, Luke Jasper.
Luke
Yeah,
Jasper
that's
from
How about
Hayden.
that? Yeah. Luke Jasper from Hayden.
I forgot about that. Jordan went and disc golf with him a bunch.
Yeah,
and
cool
so
guy.
He does YouTube a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm,
Check him out.
that's
He
cool.
really does.
You can edit his username in here later if you
Cool.
want to go check him
Oh
out.
yeah, 100%.
Or not.
He's not going
Probably
to do that.
I wouldn't.
If it happens, it won't be me. It'll be our wonderful sponsor of this, Mr. Aaron,
Shout out Mr. Aaron.
Yeah.
Mr. A. Ron.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
Can you? Sorry, we didn't grab it. Could you hand the paper up?
I was just
Sorry.
thinking, like,
We'll have to cut that. Make sure.
we already went over life. I would say, what made both of you want to pursue, like, being a youth pastor or, like, spreading the word of Jesus?
I mean, for me, like, so I grew up, I played sports, I played basketball and football. And when you're playing those sports, a lot of times it's a whole different environment. And so anybody that plays sports, you know, like, it's a very, like, success-driven, like, or what is it, result-driven, like, area. And so, like, if you're not doing great, it's like it can become toxic and that kind of thing.
Right.
But luckily, like, I was going through a lot of hard stuff in my life when I was playing, but I had coaches in my life that, man, they loved me like I was their son. And so they'd show up for me, they'd text me, they'd look out for me, and I was like, I don't know what that is, because I didn't understand Jesus at the point, but, like, I want that. I want to be that for somebody else. And so, like I said, when I went to college and was able to, like, they took the sports away because I wasn't playing, I was like, I still want that. And so being able to, like, move back home, and we have a college program through Desperation, and I actually went to Southeastern University online and was able to get my, ministry degree through that. But it was the fact of, like, having older men in my life show up for me when they didn't have to. I mean, it changed my life completely and changed my perspective. And so it made me want to, like, give it back. And, like, the best thing besides being a youth pastor is being a youth pastor in the city that you grew up in. Getting to pour back into the city, into the students and the schools that, like, you went to. And so, I mean, that was the main driving point for me. So,
Come on. Yeah, I know for me, it wasn't until I guess I got out of high school that I felt like God was kind of like leading me into this ministry path. It was when I went through, I guess it don't exist anymore.
it's got to come with different names.
Leadership U back then, wasn't it?
Yeah, Leadership U. And so that was kind of like our church's summer leadership program for like high school and college students. And so I went through that. They teach us leadership. They teach us Bible classes.
How'd you do push-ups?
Had you do push-ups.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hands-on training.
Burpee mile. That was the first time I ever threw up working
Burpee
out.
mile?
Yeah.
Milk mile.
Ugh, don't get me started on that one.
Milk mile after?
Ugh.
Is that what we're doing?
Did
Let's-
you guys do that?
No, I want
Let's
to.
not. I
I'll let
think
Logan
I
go
would.
first.
I think I would die. And I kind of like running,
Not
but
anymore, bro.
not drinking. I'm not drinking an eighth of a gallon of milk and then running an eighth of a mile and doing that 8 times.
You could.
I could. I wouldn't be happy.
Jaden could.
Jaden
don't
100%. Jaden's that guy. So I know that like at Desperation we have that we don't really have like a dress code. Like you could show up in a full suit. Like we have that one guy shows up full suit every time, love him to death. He's always the nicest person. And then we have like people who will show up in like t-shirts and shorts, and I really like that because it kind of like it's like it really embodies the come as you are.
Yeah.
Because there are some people who can't afford like nicer stuff. There are some people that just don't, and then there are some people that like it's just uncomfortable. Like like how do we really get some of those kind of like our culture around DC kind of started so that we could?
You want to take that one?
Yeah. So, good thing is they can edit parts of this out.
Yeah, no.
We sure can. I wouldn't put too much on Mr. Aaron.
Yeah.
He'll be mad.
No.
He'll be mad.
Really, so I think it all comes down to our vision at Desperation Church. So we call it a 4-part vision. And our hope, our goal at Desperation Church is to see everyone who walks through those doors first off encounter God, experience life change, discover purpose, and change the world. And so it's not limited to people of a certain class, background, income level, tax bracket, whatever. But like our number one hope and goal is to make heaven crowded.
Yeah.
And thinking about like how diverse heaven is going to be one day. Like it's going to be people of different nationalities who spoke different languages on earth, of different colors, of like all these different people that come from all these different backgrounds. Like our hope and goal is for Desperation Church to look like heaven. So we
This is our
Maria,
Go to the
office. And so man, like at the foot of the cross, like we are all the same, and we all need Jesus. And so it's just, if there's someone who doesn't know Jesus, we want them to know Jesus.
Yeah.
So
No matter where they are.
yeah, for sure.
So what is y'all's favorite part of being y'all's respective pastors? And Austin, this can even be from your student pastoring days. Like whether it be getting to do a message or getting to set up, because I know me and Cole and Nate and them all have a great time setting up at Crew Wednesdays, getting gains, carrying those volleyball goals.
Come on.
But whether that be stuff like the weekend, stuff like crew camp, maybe the serve days that we get to do, the maybe giving hope. Oh my gosh, what's another one? Or like baptisms. Because like mine definitely is crew camp each year, because I get the privilege of getting to go to both because I work with our production team. So I get to go with our JV camp as a production person, and sometimes I get to help out with teams, but it's not. I'm mainly there for production, just to put the words on the screen and put the scriptures up there so the kids can, see what, and not just have something in one ear out the other. And then I get to go to beach camp as a student, which is really powerful. And there's also motion, so it's always great. Someone gets injured like every year, but if you're not getting hurt, you're not having fun. That's
just very true.
That's it.
Logan knows every time I'm like, I don't want people to get hurt, but like I want them to be very close to it, because I know we're close to the line. It makes it more fun.
Yeah.
But
last year beach camp, not 2025 beach camp, but 2024 beach camp, I think we had like 2 concussions.
that did happen. It was kind of rough.
It's a thing.
Don't get tired.
Risk needs to be involved though. It
Don't
makes
get
the stakes
tired.
higher. So, I guess for me, like, one, I think camps are always awesome, and like a lot of people have extremely like awesome life change there. But the reality of it is that not every day looks like that. Like following Jesus, it's up and down and up and down and up and down, and being a youth pastor, you get to see a lot of those ups and downs, and so it can be hard. I mean, and I'm sure like you'll talk to a kid one day and he's doing so good, and then the next week he's not, and so that can be hard. But for me, like getting to love them through the whole thing, and then eventually when they graduate, they come from student to friend, and like getting to have that relationship and build that to be that older influence, like a big brother to them, like that's the best part. So like I'm thinking like Jaden right now, who just graduated from Jasper last year.
J Money.
Like, dude, he's a student. Was a student, but now he's a friend, and he's somebody that he knows. Like, if he needs something, he can come to me, and I can be there for him and help him and all this stuff in the same way. But we're like friends now, and so that's the best part, getting to see them really grow up and get to see where they started, and then get to see where they're ended up, and like it's just, I don't know, it's just what it's all about, and so I love it. So
Yeah, for sure. So I know for me, like, I used to be a youth pastor, but I think they just have trouble finding where to put me, Logan, because I started out as a youth pastor and a janitor.
Yeah.
They moved me to outreach. Then they moved me back to youth pastor, and now here I am in Jasper as an associate pastor. And so
do it all, man.
I've been at all 4 campuses, or yes, at the time, all 4 campuses, Logan. And there's none left. So if it doesn't work out here, I'm on the road. Okay? But
we like you pretty good at Jasper.
Yeah.
I think we'll keep you.
Yeah, I think it was a good thing I got moved around. But anyways, it's been super cool to see like all the different things I've enjoyed in all the different positions. Like thinking about being a youth pastor, like the best thing ever. Like I used to tell people like I had the best job in the world because really, like, the whole goal of a youth pastor is it's not like your 15-minute message you give on a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Like, that's 15 minutes out of your entire week. But really, the whole goal is like building relationships with the students in the group. So that way, like, prayerfully, hopefully, you get something out of the message. But the thing that's going to impact someone's life more is like when they have a bad day, girlfriend breaks up with you, like,
You text on a Tuesday night where it's like, help. You know,
Yes,
like, that's what
like-
it's.
Oh, was that?
No,
Okay.
I was just talking. I don't know.
no.
You looked straight at me when you said that. I was
I'm
like,
trying to have a
Well, now we
conversation.
know.
It's just odd how everything lined up. I'm sorry.
But yeah, so being able to create that relationship to where, like, when stuff does go wrong, like, you're that person they can come to. And so that's awesome about being a youth pastor, because, like, building relationships, like, for me, it was just, all right, Wednesday before crew, how many kids can I get up here to play basketball with me?
for us, it's volleyball.
Yeah. So now as an associate pastor, it looks a little different. For some reason, none of the adults want to come play basketball with me. But it's
Except for
whatever.
Cole.
He still sneaks in there with us. Don't
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
let
no,
him
no, no.
don't let him act like he don't
I
come in
spend
there.
plenty of time over in crew, but now one of my favorite things about it is, like, we've got a team of high capacity leaders, and so each week at our staff meetings, I get to pour into them.
Tyler.
Tyler's great.
What about Tyler?
That's what I was wondering. What's funny?
The meeting where he was climbing.
There's
Oh,
no
dear,
way you're
we're not
bringing that-
talking about
There's
that
no way you're
here.
bringing that up.
That's
right
why
now.
I'm in here.
Okay, thank you.
Love Tyler.
If there's
Love you, Tyler.
anything that gets cut out of this, cut that out.
Please, please.
That's crazy. But yeah, Tyler's in those meetings.
Oh, Lord.
That's something special.
I'll have to tell
can't
you
believe
that
you
story
said that.
later, Jamie. So the staff meetings.
Yes, they're great.
Yeah.
We just finished going through a book called The 5 Dysfunctions of a Team. And it's been great. It's been super helpful for us. So
Yeah.
My question is, how do you both stay close to God personally through everyday life? Like you were saying, being out in college, away
Yeah.
from your normal community and group of people.
Dude, honestly, it can be in a youth, like, when you work for a church, and he'll know, like, I feel like everybody's job eventually turns into a job. You know what I'm saying? And so, in theory, technically, it's my job to spend time with Jesus. And so, a thing that I have to fight all the time is, like, hey, like, my relationship with Jesus it's an overflow. So my ministry, like me being a youth pastor, is an overflow of my alone time with Jesus. And so a lot of times it can feel like that, but I really have to fight for alone time. So like I said, I've got 2 little girls. Like, nobody in my house sleeps at all. Like, I just want to be very clear. Nobody does. I don't, my wife don't, nobody does. And so, like, anytime that I have, like, you can ask Austin, I sit in my car all the time, like, by myself.
I saw him doing that.
Literally
outside of the
yesterday.
gym.
Like, I got done working out, and I'm sitting in the car, and I shouldn't have parked in the front, but we're at Planet, but I parked in the very first parking spot, and Austin comes walking up.
I was gonna park there.
like, dang it. But, like, it's just having the discipline, which is something I'm really teaching myself right now, is, like, do those times where you don't want to, are the times that, like, God really moves, at least in my life, and then, like, he wants to do it in everybody's. And so, like, just doing it anyway, and it sounds so, like, kind of like legalistic or whatever, but I'm just telling you from experience, when you find that rub of, like, oh, I don't really want to, like, I don't really feel like it, those are the times where it's like, hey, it's going to be good.
Sometimes you got to motivate yourself.
Yes. And so it's just a constant fight, really. I mean, because at the end of the day, I love spending time with Jesus. So it's not the time with Jesus that feels like a job. It's the act of, like, I know I need to. Because, like, when I wasn't working at a church, it's like, you know, there's no pressure there, but you have a weight as a pastor of, like, I know I probably, like, you know, I need to. Because I don't, like, I'm not smart enough to do all this on my own. And so, but, I mean, just anything, I'll get it however I can, like podcast or the 1 Year Bible on 2.5 speed. Because
30-day shred.
30-day shred.
30-day shred.
Dude, anything like that.
It's tough.
But I would say,
It's great though.
dude, anything that you can do, don't let, like, the enemy will try to come in and tell you that it's not enough. But, bro, the Bible says, like, when you draw near to Jesus, he draws near to you. And so it's just the act of doing it, literally anything. Like, he just wants to spend time with you. So, but that's how I do it.
Yeah. So I know for me, you talked a lot about like just that place of like having to like make yourself do it.
Yeah.
For me, like something that I had struggled with and I think God really kind of helped set me free from is one, just like don't beat yourself up. Like it's ridiculous like how often
No doubt.
like you could pray to God for an hour, like just spread out throughout your day, and like you've spent actual time with God in conversation, and then you just beat yourself up because, man, I didn't crack my Bible open this morning. Like, yes, like you need to be in your Bible, but at the end of the day, there's no
Who
like,
sets the limit? Like what's
right?
enough?
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
the whole point, like the whole idea is just like spend time with your Father. And so, like if I read a chapter in my Bible this morning, but I didn't pray as much as I did,
Yeah.
like it's okay. You know what I mean? Like I was in a place to where like I would just have a bad week because it's like, I prayed today, but I missed my 1 year Bible section, and now I'm the worst Christian.
Yeah. Dude, even on the other side of that, like just as much, you can't beat yourself up. You can't puff yourself or beat yourself up for not, but you can't puff yourself up for doing it.
Yeah.
Like it's the same. It's just as bad. So like if I read a chapter today, I feel good. Well, that's just as bad as like, I didn't.
Yeah.
Because then you think like there's something that you can do that makes a difference in all of this when Jesus literally like sent his son to die for all of it. Like it's already done.
Yeah.
And so everything that we do after is just because, not for. You know what I'm saying?
Our JV student pastor over at Coleman, Simon Azar.
Shout out Simon.
I think it was like it was 2024 beach camp, and we were having the altar call, and God bless him, I was like bawling. And so like I walked up to him, and he gave me a hug, and he was like, "Hey man, what's up?" And I was like, I don't know what I said verbatim, but I was like, I just don't feel like I deserve any of this. And the first thing he said was, "We don't." And you're right. It kind of catches you off guard. But then he was like, "Let me tell you something." He's like, "There's nothing you could do to make God love you anymore, right?"
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Then there's nothing that you can do to make God love you any less."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, "God loves you the same if you were on the street doing drugs as he does if you're a billionaire."
Yeah.
He's like, as long as you are following him and doing all that you can and trying really hard, it doesn't matter where you fall short, because at the end of the day you have him, and through him we have strength.
Yeah.
And so it's
good.
Yeah, I pulled away from him, and his shoulder was like drenched.
Come on. Well, dude, and that's what's crazy too. Like, I don't know why like we get so weird about our relationship with God, but like thinking about like our relationships with other people, right? So like you and Cole, for example, like you guys have a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so if you like,
If we never talk.
right, but so
like-
like hear me out. Like, yes, talk to God every day, okay? Yes, do that. But like, if you and Cole, like, if you guys go a couple days without talking, like, Cole's not going to be mad. Like, man, Logan must not love me no more. Like,
Yeah.
he didn't text me good morning
Yeah, that's true.
today, right? Like,
Love you.
but
Love you
now,
too,
like,
bro.
if you go a month and you ghost Cole, like, he's gonna be wondering, like, hey, bro, like,
What
where
happened?
you been? Did I do something?
No, that's so good. Really.
And so again, like, that doesn't mean like it's okay to just like skip on purpose. Like, talk to God every day, but if something happens and like it just don't happen that day, like, it's okay.
He forgives you.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He's like, "I get you, bro."
Yes, do it, but don't beat yourself up if you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So I guess we're gonna get into kind of the, I guess, more the fun and personal questions. So what
Oh.
Bible verse really means the most to y'all? Hey, it's fine. You get put on the spot.
do you
get
need to
called.
Google real quick?
I think so.
No. Hey,
And I don't
y'all,
blame anybody if you do. I do a lot, so don't.
Yeah, for sure.
y'all aren't the ones with the phone ban, so we're good.
Oh, dang, that's right. Mm-hmm. Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
I know. I didn't even think about it. It's Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6. It says, "Lean not on your own understanding, but in all of your ways acknowledge Him, and He'll make your path straight." And so, like I said, like when I got to UNA, and I was like, which I didn't say that, but I went to North Alabama. When I got up there, and I was like, all right, it's just me and my brother. Like, well, we're kids, dude. Like, it's not like yeah, I'm still pretty. Like, I'm 24, so I still feel like I'm a kid. But when you get up there, it's like a whole new world. So my mom, she's like awesome, and she did such a good job of like putting us in situations where we could like succeed, and just she cared so much and all the things, and I'm so thankful. But when I got to UNA, it was like a whole different world.
If you
like I didn't have my mom be like, hey, like, and she was really good at like, she wouldn't yell at me or anything, but she'd be like, hey, think about this, like this is probably not a good idea. And so like that's why we have such a close relationship, because she allowed me to have those moments. But when I got up there, it was like, I don't know. And so I was telling him on the way over here, I was like, dude, following Jesus, like I wanted to make sure that I don't want to give my life away or lay my life down and give it to Jesus just for a lie. And like there was all this stuff that I felt like I needed to understand and that I wanted to know. And like the times that I've felt the closest to Jesus are the times when I like don't understand why, or like I don't understand the stuff that's going on around me. And so like I think it comes from a place of control. And so like when I got saved, I felt like the Lord was telling me like, hey, if you'll just try, like watch what I'll do. Basically saying like, and he brought that verse up. It's like, dude, like if you just like let me work, like I got you, like it's fine. And so like there's gonna be so many times in our lives, and even y'all's, like as you grow up, there's gonna be times where like you don't understand why stuff's happening or what's happening, that kind of stuff. But like if you acknowledge Him and seek after Him and take steps towards Him, even if like He figures all that other stuff out. Like, and there's more verses like I don't remember, it's in Matthew. It says seek first the kingdom of God. It's like, dude, He figures all that other stuff out. If you just trust Him and just try to walk towards Him, even just by little stuff, like He figures all the other stuff out. And so like that was super huge for me.
Yeah, for sure. I know for me, like my favorite little part of scripture right now is the story of the talents, right? Where the master comes and he gives each of his servants like talents.
Isn't it like 10, 5, and 1?
It's something like that.
Yeah.
But basically, you know, they got the one who got the least, and then he increased it, right? And so basically he said, I'm going away, like you guys are going to steward this for me while I'm gone. And so you've got, you know, some of the servants, they went out and like they multiplied, they increased what the master had gave them. And then you got the one who was given the least, and his thought process is like, okay, like I know my master is expecting me to do well with this. Like he's a hard man. Like I'm just going to bury it. And so that way, like it doesn't get stolen. But like I'm going to be able to make sure that I can return to him what is his, which seems great. But the reality is, like with talents, like it's symbolic in our lives of so much more than just money, right? Like it's, I mean, all that you are, but like your personality, your skills, like even down like the family that you've been put in, it's like a blessing from God, and like the finances and like the fact that you get to go to school and like all this stuff that He's given you, and He's not just wanting us to just like live with it and use it, but like He wants us to multiply it. Yeah. And so like He's expecting a return. We talked about this on the way up here. I feel like so many times as Christians we think that like stewardship is just kind of like maintaining and making sure I don't lose, but real stewardship is taking and multiplying what God has given us.
Yeah.
So is he flexing?
No, I'm not trying to. I'm sorry.
Easy.
I'm sorry.
The lens is only so big.
Hey, I heard it's got tracking on it too. You better chill.
Bo
what did he just say?
I have no idea.
All right. Jinxie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know who that is, so I can't.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said I do know who that is.
You remember the one time we tried to play Siege? It was bad.
No, I don't.
Nothing was said. We were just really bad at Siege.
They were really bad.
Nah. Dylan's pretty decent.
Ooh. If you two weren't pastors or in this line of spreading the word, what would you be doing?
Do you want me to say?
I don't know. What are you
I almost
gonna say?
made a joke about my contract.
Throwing up sheetrock?
Yeah. No, it was a mediocre contract or whatever. I did.
Oh, you want to tell the forklift story?
No, I did work at a forklift place, uncertified.
A forklift place?
He was
It was.
uncertified.
I don't know.
What's a forklift place?
Those don't exist. It's called a. It was a warehouse. It was a wholesale warehouse.
And they had a forklift.
They had forklifts there.
Okay.
And I was one of the lucky ones that got to operate them.
Oh.
They didn't certify me. Let me make that very clear. So I was a danger to society. You know, I was
And
just
to
freaking-
yourself.
Oh, it was terrible. You know, I figured it out though. I could drive one now. But no, I would never want to do that again. Okay, it was awful. Okay, I do miss the forklift sometimes. It's kind of fun, but
Just bring
I
on
hang
the crew
sheetrock for a
one
little bit. It was terrible. I was so bad at it. I worked for my stepdad. There's no reason he should have paid me. Like, I was not worth anything. But I always said that if I didn't do that, like, I would want to be a teacher and a coach just because the impact that they've had on my life. And, you know, I mean, I've talked about it a bunch here. It's just, like, naturally a part of my story. I love athletics and I love, like, Jesus and, like, football and like, it's just, I don't know, it's just part of what I love. And so if I did anything, I would probably do that.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know for me, if I wasn't a pastor, I think what I would like to do would be almost like I don't know. I mean, it's not super different from being a pastor, I guess. But like, if I could go be like a speaker and like a coach and like help people like with their mindsets and their thought processes. So that's like one of my. What up?
Is there somebody back there?
We'll check the recording later and figure out if anyone came in here.
You're not throwing my back out yesterday.
We're not going to chastise them or anything, but
What's
No.
that
Logan's
mean?
gonna yell at him.
chastise
Like,
Yeah.
bully.
Define it.
to
Logan's gonna scream.
Because
at
Get
I'm
on
not
to somebody.
sure.
It's like bully, I think.
to get onto somebody
Yeah, we're not gonna bully
over
anybody.
something. That's why I said we're not going to chastise them.
That's good. They chastised the door.
That's so dumb. Yeah.
So do we want to talk either about something like something funny that happened, or just something like either
we don't have
something
to edit
super
out.
spiritually powerful, like the kid's leg getting healed at crew camp? You weren't here actually.
What?
Yeah, my first year. At crew
Somebody's
camp,
leg grew back?
My first year. My first year at crew camp. This kid. We talked about it a little bit on the first episode, so I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna summarize it. We prayed over this kid's leg, like he was not gonna be able to run again. And he like got up and ran around the camp.
Dude, that's
It was
crazy.
insane. Oh my gosh.
That's awesome. How cool.
But like any stories like that, or just funny stuff that has happened.
Dude, there's so much. Like, I have no idea.
This
I
doesn't.
mean, there's been a lot that's happened.
Yeah.
This doesn't have to be just like in the church. I know Cole has the witch doctor story.
Oh, yeah. You want me to tell it?
You can.
I mean, it's not even really a story.
It's just.
So,
I mean,
when I was going to the college, I was one of the things, you know, Nelson. So Nelson's like, hey, you have to, every week I say you have to. He's like, we're gonna go out and you're gonna pray for somebody this week and you're gonna write stuff down and tell me what happened. Okay, and so I was like, I never in a million years would ever do anything like that. And so I was like, I'm nervous. Like I was a cart boy at Home Depot. So the ones with the aprons that are pushing the carts, getting like 800,000 steps a day. That was me. And so so my job pretty much was get the carts and load up concrete. Like that's what I did. And so it made it easier for when I was praying for people because I could do it in the parking lot. I didn't have to do it in the store. All people were like checking out or something. And one day, like I met this guy and he's like, dude, he's got like feather earrings and he's got like not a kilt because that's not
like
but,
a coat,
dude. It's like
a trench coat?
Doctor Facility.
no, it's like
A skirt?
It's got like fur on it.
skirt.
It looks like somebody.
like
Not to
the.
be graphic, but it's like they cut the stuff off of a lion and they made it into a jacket.
So like the.
And he's like walking around. I'm like, and I pretty much feel like the Holy Spirit's like him. I'm like, nah.
Like, no, like the bad guy from Princess and the Frog.
Well, he didn't look like. I guess like he just, dude. I'd seen. I was like, what in the world? Like that ain't normal. And we're in Alabama. Like it's hot, dude. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. So I walk up to him. I'm talking to him, and as soon as I say something, he's like, no.
No.
Well, huh? What? Like, I'm being nice, and like he don't want to talk to me or whatever. I talked to him a little bit about Jesus. I'm like, hey man, do you know Jesus? And he's like, I don't care about none of that. Like, I can't remember what he said for sure, but he was literally like, no, I don't believe in that. Like, I don't. That's all fake. You know, he's just. And if you don't know what a shaman is, it's pretty much a witch doctor. I don't know what religion it is or whatever, but it's like people will go to them for healing, and so like they'll. I could be slightly wrong, believe that or not, but a lot of these dudes, like, they'll be in a village and like the people will come to them for healing and stuff. And so as a Christian, we believe that Jesus is the source of healing, no other, and that's it. And so I wouldn't say we got in a confrontation, but he's like, I'm the one that can. I was like, no.
No.
It was literally like a 5-year-old argument. I'm like, mm-mm. 'Cause I didn't know what to say. I was like, no. And I was like, hey man, can I pray for you? He said no. I was like, okay, well, you know, and we shook hands or whatever, and he left, but like it was like it was weird. Like I left and I went and talked to our pastor Adam Hicks. I was like, do I need to like what's the best outcome of that? Like I have no idea. He's like, I think you did what you were supposed to, like, but I mean it opened my eyes to so much stuff. It was crazy. So fortunately, not that I would avoid the guy, but it was a weird guy, and I was like 19 years old. It scared me a little bit. I was freaking out. So, I mean, it was probably one of the weirder interactions that I've had following Jesus for sure. But have I not told you that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it.
Yeah. No, it was weird.
No, there's all sorts of weird stuff that happens.
Like he was
in history,
nice,
man.
but it was just
Yeah.
oh.
Why are you wearing a lion today, sir?
And it may not have been. It was just like fur or something. I was just like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah.
Or normal. I don't know.
What's some fun stuff that's happened? I got tons
When
of
he-
like weird stories.
Well, when he said that, I was thinking of when the ski trip, and Cole screaming.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
and
But
like,
that's just
and
so-
like
I don't
everybody
know.
getting their shoulder
Like 8 people getting
demolished.
hurt.
Have you heard the story about Cole
No.
Heitch and how he sleeps?
No, does he scream in
Oh,
his sleep?
they might know something.
We have a
They might know.
student who does that too.
You can shout out Mission 34 and all
on.
that.
Yeah, so if y'all watched Next Up Leaders, the one with Jake and Jack, we had Shannon Heitch on episode 9, I believe.
Oh, come on.
And we're trying to get Cruz next week, so stay tuned for that one. Yes.
Love Cruz.
But their youngest son, right?
Cruz's youngest son?
Cole is
No.
the youngest.
The Heitch. The Shannon.
Youngest son, probably, yeah.
Do you think he'll be embarrassed if we tell this in public like this?
If he finds out,
Cole-
he's going to be extremely mad. I think that's the exact reason we should tell him.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm not telling it then.
He can get mad at me. Let's go. All
Well,
right.
I don't really know the whole. It's fine. We won't.
Okay.
You think he'll get mad?
I think if there's any percentage of a chance, then we should probably just not.
Fine.
Okay.
What's something else fun that happened?
I mean, you've been on staff longer than me. You know, you've seen some.
I'm trying to think.
I would love to hear another out of the ordinary story.
Okay. All right. So every year, for the most part, our church takes a trip out to Los Angeles. It's a mission trip, and so out there it's called the Dream Center. Okay, and so this church out in Los Angeles, they bought this hospital, turned it into a dream center. So they have rehab programs they run out of there. They go out, they deliver food and groceries to people. They've got a street ministry. There's a place in Los Angeles called Skid Row, and it's just like blocks and blocks and blocks of homeless people. So like just the population of Skid Row is equal to the population of Jasper.
I
The
was
city.
thinking that like
That's
a few
crazy.
months ago because there's a lot of people just on the road in California and there's
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
being
yeah.
done about it.
Yeah, so we'll go out there, we'll do stuff like that. But there was an interaction I had with this dude at this park. We went to a park. And so in California and Los Angeles, a lot of the parks.
That's good. It's just our bell.
We're fine.
All right, so a lot of the parks in California, there's just like it's not a place that you go play and have fun because it's literally just covered up with homeless people. And so we'll go out there and we'll hand out, Powerades, hot dogs, chips, just all sorts of stuff. And I mean, it's wild when you go out there. like we'll be having a conversation with someone, handing them a drink and saying, "Can I pray for you?" And they're in the middle of like shooting up drugs. And so we'll go out and we'll pray for them, give them some information about the rehab program. But there was one guy I talked to, I came up to him per se, and he had a trench coat on.
A lot of trench coats.
There's something about it.
I don't know what it is, dude.
There's something about long coats. Don't wear them. But we come up to him like, "Hey man, like you need a hot dog," and he's like, "Yeah." I said, "Do you mind if I pray for you?" And his eyes get big, and he just kind of sits back and says, "Oh no, I can't do that." And I'm like, "Well, why not, dude?" And he's like, "Well, I just completed the Spider-Man level where you jump off the building, and Pizza Hut, their pizza's okay. It's almost as good as Domino's, and I need some of those chips. You got any of those chips? And I really wish I had a car." And that was most of the conversation we had. And so I said, "Sir, can I pray for you?" And he said, "No," and he just walks off. So
I've got a story kind of similar to that one. Jeremy, I think Jeremy might know where this one's going. Beta convention.
Oh dear.
Went to a place called Sawzaw's. Okay. It's Italian. They had this barbecue chicken pizza. It had pork belly on it.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
And ranch.
That sounds good.
Doesn't sound very
Buffalo
Italian.
Not
sauce.
very Italian. Sounds very delicious.
Very
though.
It was very delicious.
It's an Americanized
Yeah.
Italian place.
So, oh my gosh, my mouth's watering thinking about it. And we exit, and there's a homeless man, and he's sitting, and like, you ever get like kind of the feeling like you should pray for somebody?
Yeah.
I turned to Maddox and Jeremy and Brian, and I'm like, "Hey, y'all, hang back." And they were like, "What do you do?" And so I went over there, I gave him some money, and I was like, "Hey man, can I pray for you?" And I prayed for him. And as I'm walking away, this guy laughs like hysterically.
Oh, Lord.
Like it was scary.
Oh my
Like-
gosh. That'll freak me out, man.
Yeah, and then we all picked up the pace a little bit.
But he thought it was a joke or something.
I don't know. We are going to Birmingham this year for Beta Convention, so
It'll be good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or never mind, it wasn't in Mobile, it was Montgomery. Sorry.
It's just sad, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, what do y'all are y'all's like hobbies? For when you're not
Outside of-
student pastoring.
I was to play basketball. I threw my back out yesterday playing, though. I'm getting old.
So now he just plays.
Cheney told me to hang it up. And I was like, I'll stop playing when my legs don't work. So, besides that, I love
What about
2K.
your back?
It hurts. Like when the blue ball got invaded in here a minute ago, and the door got chastised, I went to turn, and I was like, oh, I can't. So like, you can probably watch it. And I'm like, oh. But
Cole turns his whole body.
yeah, I literally have to.
It's too much work.
Yeah, it's rough. But besides that, I'm a huge gamer. I don't know. I just love it. I've been playing 2K when all my kids go to sleep. So just love it. They don't know what it is. So it's something me and my brother get to do. So
My dad, whenever me and my little brother were babies, my dad would have us. He'd lay the recliner all the way back. And he'd have us sitting on his stomach, and then he'd play the game.
yeah, I usually put Valley in my arm. And I'll sit back. That's probably why my back hurts. 'Cause I'll be sitting back like this. But
Could be.
there ain't nothing like getting on with your friends, and
That's
we're
it.
getting old too, dude. So it's just.
Having a baby here on
The trash talk gets a little bit more advanced when you get older, especially if you have a kid in your hands and they cry or something. Oh, brother, like, go be a dad, all the crazy stuff.
Probably get off at that point.
Oh, I usually just mute it and turn it off and go cry or something.
Yeah.
But, no, it's so fun.
Yeah, so for me, I guess my favorite hobby is probably working out.
Sun's out, comes out.
That's it. The only problem is my second favorite hobby is eating.
Yeah.
So
It's conflicting.
my goal and hope one day is to look like I work out as much as I do. Unfortunately, I just look like I eat as much as I do.
Yeah, that's tough.
Is the problem. So,
It's bulking season, baby.
yes.
It is.
Eternal bulking season. over
Okay,
here.
well, we can start early.
All right. Well, with that being said, I think it's time we get to our draft.
Oh gosh.
So what it's gonna be is it's gonna be a 3-way draft. We don't have the draft paper, I don't think.
You don't have the draft.
So it's just gonna be it's gonna be y'all two on separate teams. So it'll be Cole, Austin, and then me and Jaden are together for this draft.
Sick.
And it's gonna be the most influential people.
Has to be people.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
in the Bible, subtracting God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit.
How do we get to pick who goes first?
I think I should go first.
Who's older?
Are we going to have a race?
Who's older?
Yeah, who's
Who do you think's older, man? Don't let my kids be the reason that you think I'm older.
How old do you think we are?
26? And I know you're 24.
Yeah.
I was about to say 25 for you and
Dang
20.
it. 32.
No, 26, 27.
Okay, I'm 28. I'm 28. That's good. I'll take it.
Dang. You're going to be 29? Or you just turned
I just
29?
turned
I was going to say.
Yeah. My back feels fine though.
Yeah. You work out a lot.
So Austin, we'll have you go first, then Cole, then me and Jaden, and we'll do it like a snake draft.
I'll literally
Respect your elders.
Yes,
I
sir.
thought it was like
Child.
a group thing.
We'll do it like a snake draft.
Okay.
And so
We get a draft clock like 4 seconds. I'm just kidding.
How many rounds?
5.
5. Wow. Okay. Most influential is the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I guess
We
I'm
can do
gonna-
favorite too. Just
That changes things. I guess I'm just gonna pick the Apostle Paul.
That's fair. Wrote most of the Bible.
most of the New Testament went from killing
You just
Christians
wanna name it.
to the leader of the church. Or
Nice.
not- yeah.
Yeah.
I know who I'm picking. It's not gonna take me long. I'm picking Peter. I want somebody with some grit. You know,
My boy Simon.
I gotta have some.
Okay.
You know, gotta have some. You know, fight in you.
Dwayne Johnson,
Come on.
because he's the Rock.
Come on.
I guess.
You're not even. You're gonna consult Jaden. He's just gonna make the decision. This is a group
I
effort.
guess so. No.
You got next pick, Jaden. I promise. They're back-to-back picks, so
That's true.
I guess
We
I'm
can
gonna
just
take
count for
Job.
one.
Okay.
You know, he lost his pretty much his whole family.
Better than mine.
He was like he's the model God citizen, and Satan was like, not one person on the planet is like loves you fully, and God was like, take my kind and humble servant Job, and he's like, he loves me, and Satan's like, this is because he has all this stuff, and God's like, you could take that away. And I like to think that he's like, I didn't actually mean to take it all the way, but he did, and Job was still faithful.
Yeah,
And so
that's cool.
Satan kind of ate his own words, and then God gave him his children and his land back.
Come on.
So that
Different
that
children,
must
but
have been
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't lose everything. He had his wife.
Come on.
They was chilling. Don't look at me like that. Jaden, you want to take
I
the
was
next
just
pick?
saying, ours were together, so I'll go with the next pick.
It is the next
This
pick.
is the
Snake.
next
Oh,
pick.
okay.
That's how snake draft
Snake
works.
draft.
You're on the spot. Come on.
I'll say Simon.
Simon is Peter.
Which Simon?
Oh my gosh.
Which Simon the Zealot?
That's true.
Well, yeah, I'll use that Simon.
All right. All right.
It's you. It's a snake. It goes back down. Back down.
No, it's you.
Huh?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, they're on the same team. I'm tripping. Yeah. Let's go, David. You know, what are we talking about?
That's what I was going
It's
to
just
pick.
easy.
But my second pick after that was going to be Solomon.
Mm.
Just the wisest man who ever lived.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait.
No,
Yes.
you picked it. It doesn't matter.
No, for some reason, yes, that's what I want. That's what I want.
It's you again.
Oh, I'm middle. I'm tripping. Yeah, I don't understand
Yeah.
how things work. It's fine.
It's fine. We screwed it
I'm
up
in the
with
middle.
Mr. Levan last
Like,
week. It
I'm-
was bad.
You took my other pick.
Oh. Somebody.
Let's
my
do
gosh.
Moses.
That's who I was gonna pick. Jerk.
Good. We'll go ahead and not pick him. It's your
Part
turn.
of the Red Sea.
Well, did he?
Wait,
Did he?
God parted it for him.
Yeah.
The stick did it, really.
The stick.
Stick.
It's all the stick.
It's a good stick.
God, I need that
All right.
stick.
Oh, I'm in the middle. What am I doing? Let's go, John.
Which
John.
one?
The Baptist.
Okay.
I mean, baptize Jesus, pretty cool.
Like that. Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm gonna take. Well, I guess he's not a person.
Well, you just broke the
It's
rules.
violating the rules.
Yeah, I was gonna say Archangel Gabriel.
Oh, if we get into this,
Well,
what are we doing?
I thought we were
I don't
using
know.
people.
I don't make the rules.
I'll just pick a person. Let's do let's do Matthew. You know, I like him. He was kind of goated. He was a tax collector, and then Jesus was like, "Yo, what's up, man? Come with me." And then he did. And then he did all of like the accounting for the disciples. He was like, "All right, guys, gotta lock in." He's
It's
like,
tough.
"We got this money. We gonna use it to help people." And then he also was like, "All right, Jesus did this and this and this." Just he was the recorder.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, we have another pick.
I'll say Noah.
Dang it.
Which one? No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Let's say I'm not finished. Wait.
What in the world was that?
It's your turn.
Do the Cleveland Browns punch the Baltimore Ravens when they're in the draft room? I didn't think so.
It'll take that long.
It was 3 seconds. Let me think. What do you say?
Somebody writing this down. I'm not going to remember my team.
Me either. Luke,
I don't have a pen.
just because being,
Pen.
We don't have to write it down because they'll vote in the comments, so
Oh,
they can
Oh,
just.
cool. I think having when he wrote Acts, it's the church, set off the church that
Yep.
we are currently a part of. So
Yay!
just a solid pick, I think.
I remember it was like, I think it was one week that you were like, "All right, today we're going to be in the book of Luke," which was written by. All the kids said Luke, and then the next week you were like, "All right, now we're going to be in Acts," written by, and then the kid said Acts.
Yeah, you can't blame him though.
It was so funny.
If you don't know,
We
you don't
laughed
know.
really hard. It was great.
What round is this?
This is
This
so.
this will be
your
fourth.
2 picks will be your last 2 picks.
Okay.
No.
And you just picked?
Yeah,
Okay, so it's my turn?
that would be true.
Okay, so I've picked Solomon. I've picked Paul.
Moses.
Paul,
Moses.
No, I think I picked him. You picked.
Okay.
Luke.
So then we're going to go ahead and pick Samson.
The hair. You know,
He's weak up here, bro.
we thought about doing that scene for Living Literature, and we thought about having Nate and putting a wig in his hands, and
Oh,
being
no.
like, "No."
That would be good. And you wouldn't even have to have you wouldn't even ever have to wear the wig. You can just
No, you
swap
just
him
put it in
and
his
JT
hand.
out.
Yeah.
Dang it. No.
Just gonna make a joke about like when a heart breaks, it don't break even.
I don't
Is that what that
understand
song
him.
says?
Oh my gosh.
Are you talking about Break Even by The Script?
Is that who sings that?
Yep,
I'm gonna
I
forget
think so.
who I'm picking.
I got one last pick.
Yep.
We're going to pick Esther.
You need some equality on there.
That's a good one.
What?
You need some equality.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
I didn't expect you guys to pick a.
You've been stealing my picks the whole time. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? So do I have one more? or
Tell
one.
me you were going to pick Esther.
Yeah, you have another.
I was actually gonna pick Samuel.
Who's that?
Wait, is that real? Was that a thing? That's right.
Is that real?
I think I'm thinking of somebody else. Hold on.
You're thinking about Samuel, maybe.
Am I?
Maybe
He
you're
was the
thinking about
prophet.
Samson.
The one that told about
David?
David.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's probably one of
Are
my
you
favorite
sure?
reasons about. I think, but you're gaslighting me. Because when I said it, I looked at you and you're like, "You're an idiot." You know?
No, I don't. I think you're a smart guy.
Thanks,
They're
man.
pretty far
I think
from
Samuel. I don't know. One of the first stories that I read in the Bible was that, and so of him. I don't know. It's cool.
But it's not your turn to pick.
It is. I'm after you.
Did he pick?
I'm after you. I'm in the middle.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got two
Yeah.
more picks, Jaden.
I gotta pick again.
2 more.
Me.
Okay, me and then you.
That's fine. Man.
Yeah, you got
Okay. I'll say Elijah.
it. Ooh, yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Wait, Elijah or Elisha? Elisha was the one who
Elijah.
didn't die and went to heaven, right?
Elijah.
He just kind of spawned there.
Enoch.
Oh my god.
Is he not done? You're done.
I know. I'm just kidding.
So, all right, and then I think I'm gonna go. I have no idea how we didn't pick this. Like Adam,
Okay.
bro, was like the
Well, it's
start.
because he messed everything up.
Well,
true. I must
yeah,
say,
but
yeah, I was like,
I don't know. That was
most
pretty
influential.
influential. See,
It was.
But was it
I'm struggling
good?
because are we like? Is this?
Well, they're gonna vote.
Yes, but what's the goal? Is this like?
To
the
win
goal is to win
votes.
We win.
Yes, but are we
Automatic.
drafting a team for like?
for like
Are
most
we playing a
influential
basketball game because we're having 5-on-5, or what are we
people.
doing?
5 Jesus basketball.
Are we?
That's my mom.
Shout out Grace.
Shout out Grace Williams.
What's she do here?
She's the librarian,
Oh, okay.
and she does a lot more than that.
Come on.
Oh, so she just
Like
got
announcements.
back. Oh,
Like
she's here
announcements.
because you said she was there.
Yeah, she's a PST.
Okay. While we're
It's about
Oh.
influential characters.
okay.
That's okay. I'm good
Who
with
was the
mine then.
characters?
Cause I'm like, if we're playing
Do
basketball,
we get an opportunity to justify our picks, or did we already do that?
you lost
I
your.
didn't
We
just
did,
find
but
any of
we
mine.
can have a
No,
little
no,
bit
no,
longer.
it's fine. Just remember, I'm the only one who picked a female on my team.
He just doing that for cool points.
It sounds like he did it for votes. It's kind of in.
I really liked Mary
Not
Magdalene.
genuous.
I almost picked her.
But
Didn't
you didn't.
I did not.
You said you almost picked two.
Mary Magdalene.
Fair.
Shut
I
up.
was thinking if we were like playing basketball or something, like it may be controversial, but I'm thinking like Goliath. Like, you know what are you talking about?
That's a good call.
I'm taking Goliath. He doesn't even have to jump to dunk. It just.
And his
He
brothers.
put his arm in the rim. All what? Four or 5 of them.
Oh, is
I
Goliath
mean-
is Goliath like Shaq?
I think he has 4 brothers. Or 5 of them.
Shaq.
like Shaq.
I'm just saying. You know.
I think I'm taking
Like,
Moses.
how
You
big
know,
is
he just
Shaq?
like
Too bad.
he slams his stick into the ground.
took him.
And then he and
Split
then
the defense.
yeah.
That's good. Sorry.
Or he throws a stick onto the ground and it becomes a snake,
That's tough.
and then
That's scary.
everyone runs away in fear.
Logan, thank you for making my points for me.
Yeah, you did do that. I feel like we lost.
I think Logan told us we couldn't pick Jesus.
Not Jesus, God, or the Holy Spirit. And then
We
I
shouldn't
said
have
Well, who
picked
are you
people.
thinking,
Who are
Jeremy?
you thinking about? Just say it. Say it.
Mary.
Who made Jesus?
He said.
Nobody.
Mary.
No one married Jesus.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, I'm talking
Can't say
about
that.
Jesus was
Mary.
No, I said Mary. You said I think somebody's mom, right? Or
You're talking about
Jesus'
Mother
mother.
Mary.
Actually, you know who
Yeah.
married Jesus? The church, called
That's
the
good.
Bride of Christ.
Come on.
that's good.
God, that was
We
hard.
talked that
Right.
about last night a little bit.
In the caption of the video.
Yeah.
Sick. Well, thank you for.
Thank y'all for coming on.
Yeah, dude.
It was wonderful. And if we ever figure out if we're allowed to tell that Cole story, we'll take it into the comments and we'll put a timestamp on there.
It's really not even bad. It's just
We'll be like, this is the Cole story.
funny.
Y'all tune in next week for the Cruise Heights episode, and thank you all for watching. Bye.